welcome to the Daily Sports Update presented by Toyota here on CBSSports.com. I'm Amber Wilson. And with no games of any playoff significance in the American League, last night all the attention turned to the National League, where the Mets continue to just try to hold on. Like the Red Sox, the Mets had seen a huge lead become a little too close for comfort with just under 2 weeks left in the season, as they saw a 7-game margin over the Phillies on September 12th diminish to just a game and a half on Tuesday. But it looked as if they'd righted the ship Wednesday, breaking a 5-game losing streak and opening up a 2.5-game lead once again. And then Thursday night, as the Phillies got down 6-2 to the Nationals, the Mets took a 3-run lead into the ninth against the Marlins. But with Billy Wagner unavailable for New York to close, the Marlins rallied for 3 runs in the ninth to tie. And Dan Uggla, he hit an RBI double in the 10th to give the Marlins an 8-7 win in Miami. The Marlins broke a 4-game losing streak and sent the Mets to their 6th loss in 7 games, as New York couldn't hold on to 2 separate 3-run leads to the last-place Marlins. All the while, the Phillies were staging a comeback of their own. Jason Worth hit a pinch-hit 3-run homer to spark a 4-run 7th to tie Washington at 6, and then Jimmy Rollins drove in the eventual winning run in the 8th with a double, as Philly improved to 10-3 over the last 13 games to climb back into 1.5 games of the Mets. And in the Central, the Brewers were unable to take advantage of the Cubs' day off as they suffered a second straight loss, 3-1 to the Atlanta Braves. Milwaukee falls to a game and a half behind the Cubs in the Central with just 10 games left to play. Floyd Landis completed a historic comeback of his own in 2006 by rallying in the final stages of the Tour de France for the win. But Landis has been losing battles ever since. After the Tour de France was over, Landis tested positive for synthetic testosterone, which is a banned substance. Thursday in Paris, a panel of 3 decided to uphold the test results and force Landis to forfeit his title and face a ban of up to 2 years retroactive to January 30th of this year. Landis continues to maintain his innocence and now can only appeal to the Court of Arbitration for Sport to salvage his title.
I know how hard he worked to get it, and I really believe he did it honestly, and so I can't repair the damage that's been done.
And back in the States, less than 2 weeks after being on the wrong end of an Oklahoma 51-13 blowout, the Miami Hurricanes exacted revenge on the Big 12 by playing an unkind host to Texas A&M. The Hurricanes, under new head coach Randy Shannon, had been longing for a signature win since falling from Providence under Larry Coker. They might have earned it Thursday night as they shut down the Aggies for a 34-17 win. Kyle Wright, who was replaced as the starting quarterback before the season by Kirby Freeman, was brilliant, throwing for 275 yards and 2 scores on 21 of 26 passing, as the Canes took a 31-0 lead over the 20th-ranked A&M, and it was only Miami's second win over a ranked opponent in their last 9 tries. That'll do it for the Daily Sports Update presented to you by Toyota. Keep your mouths clicking right here at CBSSports.com for everything you need to know in the world of sports. And if you missed anything here today, stop, refresh, and rewatch. I'm Amber Wilson. Have a great one.